Alright, guys, the Fed just got done talking, and man, he almost put me to sleep. I don't know if he's tired of saying that stuff, but I'm sure as hell tired of hearing it. And I'm also really tired of being damn lied to. I don't know if they're trying to convince me that, like, I'm one of those cartoon characters with the storm cloud that just follows them around and nobody else getting rained on, but I'm pretty sure the economy has been falling off a cliff the past couple of years. And I can see that people are just getting off work and then going straight home because the restaurants are all just empty and no one's even ordering Uber Eats or anything like that anymore. A couple of years ago, it was basically impossible to even get a spot somewhere in a restaurant to sit down and eat, but now they're all pretty much empty, and the Fed just keeps saying that there's modest growth and that the economy's doing well. Obviously, they're lying and they're cooking the books, but I guess they're just going to do whatever the hell they want to do. And he even says that they probably still have some work to do. Well, it looks like I'm not the only one who's tired of being lied to, because the market immediately sold off after he said that there was probably more work to do and that the economy was still modestly growing, which is just bullshit. And now the price of Bitcoin is below $43,000 again, so it looks like maybe we're failing to make a higher high here, and we might actually continue to the downside some more since we just made a lower high. I'm just waiting for a lower low here to confirm the downtrend, and I really don't see much else that can send us to the upside here in the short term unless some kind of surprising catalyst comes out. Right before the Fed meeting, we actually had news that another bank is starting to collapse here, and it was the New York Community Bank Corp, or NYCB, which was the ones that actually bought the Signature Bank that collapsed. And I'm pretty sure whenever that actually happened, I was making a video about how this bank that bought Signature Bank was probably going to end up collapsing as well, since it wasn't a good buy. And now about a year later, it looks like it's finally started to happen. But the Fed didn't mention this at all in their meeting. So maybe this contagion is going to catch on and the banks are going to start collapsing again. And if that happens, the Fed might actually have to do an emergency meeting and lower interest rates ahead of schedule. But that remains to be seen, and I guess we're going to have to see how these banks can actually fare and if they do still have interest rate risk that's going to send them down. It looks like on earnings release, they fell as much as 42% though, and if they have to liquidate assets like treasuries, then this could have a contagion effect like it did last time. We'll just have to wait and see what happens in the coming weeks. In good news, we actually got a confirmation that Elon Musk secured a money transmitter license now in Nevada, and this is continuing speculation that maybe Dogecoin is going to be added to the X platforms whenever X Payments is finally launched. But Elon Musk has applications for money transmitter licenses in 32 jurisdictions and has only so far secured 18 authorizations, so I think he's still got a lot of work to go. But whenever he actually gets closer to this 32 jurisdiction threshold, maybe we're going to be seeing some more announcements that X Payments is going to go live. And whenever we get closer to that time frame, I think we're going to start seeing things like Dogecoin start to benefit. In the meantime, though, it looks like we have made another drive of this bearish divergence here, with Bitcoin failing to break above $44,000 and confirm a higher high here. And with the MACD starting to cross to the downside and still not filling out this bear flag pattern with a price target of around $35,000, I think we still have some downward pressure to go. And we still probably just have to cool off a little bit as we get ready for the halving, which is coming up probably about mid-April, maybe on the 20th. Like I said, I'm going to continue to look for a bottoming signal, and whenever I see one, I'm going to be buying some more and getting ready for the pump, because I know the next move is parabolic and I'm ultimately bullish on the long term. But as I say, things aren't going to go continuously up in a straight line forever. We have to have these retracements. And somewhere between 20 to 30, maybe even 40% is pretty average within the middle of a bull market, and especially getting ready right before we start going ultimately parabolic, which generally doesn't happen until after the halving is already passed. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do we still have some downward pressure to go, or have we already cooled off enough and it's just uphill from here? Either way, if you got any value out of this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, because
I'm trying to free your mind, but I can only show you the door. You're the one that has to walk through it.
Also, if you want real-time updates on the markets and you want to have some fun with the community, then don't forget to check out the free Discord server. There's a link down in the description. But most importantly, don't forget to have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.